The Star Wars Skywalker Saga has featured a multitude of important characters that had an impact on the franchise. Anakin Skywalker is the prophesied chosen one who falls to the dark side after the Clone Wars. His son, Luke, helps him return to the light side of the Force after destroying the Galactic Empire's Death Star. These two characters carry great significance to the franchise and carry the surname of their own saga. However, one character connected to both Luke and Anakin is the true key to Star Wars Skywalker Saga. Padme Amidala is a character who does not get enough recognition for the pivotal part she plays in the prequel trilogy, Star Wars, the Clone Wars, and the franchise as a whole. The former Naboo queen turned senator dealt with many issues during her reign as queen and as a senator. She would also fall in love with the coveted chosen one and give birth to their children right before her tragic death. She played a role in many significant events that had an impact long after her passing and deserves much more credit for the part she played. The entire Skywalker saga hinges on Padme Amidala. Her character, both directly and indirectly, had a major impact. Padme's impact begins early on in Star Wars, Episode I, The Phantom Menace, when her planet is blockaded and invaded by the Trade Federation. With her planet under attack, the Queen of Naboo would escape and travel to Tatooine, where she and Qui-Gon Jinn would come across a young Anakin Skywalker. They formed an instant bond that would ultimately evolve into a romantic relationship. Before that would happen, Padme altered the course of the Galactic Senate by forcing a vote of no confidence in Chancellor Valorum's leadership, paving the way for Palpatine to take control of the Senate. As pointed out by Nabiri, Padme's character both influenced politics during the Clone Wars and began the most important relationship in the Star Wars franchise. The love between her and Anakin would be the primary catalyst for his turn to the dark side, resulting in Darth Vader. She would also give birth to their children, Luke and Leia. The twins would turn into the prominent protagonists of the original trilogy. Leia would become a prominent figure in the Rebel Alliance, while Luke would follow in his father's footsteps, become a Jedi, and bring his father back to the light. Star Wars needs to start treating Padme with her proper value. She is a top-tier character and deserves more respect for the role she played. Padme's influence is seen throughout the entire Skywalker saga. She fell in love with Anakin, a Clone Wars hero who would turn evil in a self-fulfilling prophecy to save her from dying, only to die after giving birth to the franchise's most important set of twins. Padme's character has often been overlooked, and her relationship with Anakin has frequently been mocked for its poor dialogue in the prequel movies. Her growth in the Clone Wars series is extremely important to recognize because of that. Padme's value as a character in Star Wars is, in a simple term, immense. Padme Amidala is a character that fans love, and some calls have been made to get Natalie Portman to reprise the role again for the franchise. She and Catherine Tabor, who provided her voice in the Clone Wars, gave incredible life to a courageous and wise political leader. She always sought to see the morally right thing done with her compassion, while her bravery allowed her to get through brutal scraps that required blasting, or as she would call it, aggressive negotiations. I wish her actual value in Star Wars was recognized more often.